the king of hell never expected. His beloved wife, whom he had loved for 1,000 years, would leave him and jump into the island of reincarnation. Standing still, he watched his wife disappear. He couldn't believe it, thinking it was just an illusion from the underworld. But then he saw the bracelet and the earrings left on the ground. At that moment, he finally understood. His wife had truly left him. He decided to find out why she left. He placed her belongings on the stone of rebirth. When the memories appeared, he finally learned the truth. They had once been the model couple of the underworld, but as the years passed, the king of hell's body could no longer satisfy her. He made a deal with an otherworldly ghost for a new body. This deal had no emotions, only desires. Little did he know, his wife had seen everything. With her heart turned to ash, she decided to leave and jump into reincarnation, never to return. The king of hell could not change it, and could only accept the fact. The local judge told him that after 7 days, the gate to the afterlife would open, and his wife would disappear forever. When the judge wrote his wife's name, he realized she was the king of hell's wife. But once he wrote it, there was no turning back. He also wrote the divorce papers, waiting for the king of hell to sign. The king of hell returned to the underworld, lying that he had been delayed by a rogue ghost. But his wife saw the red mark on his neck. She knew he was lying. With her heart shattered, she didn't expose him, but instead asked him to sign the divorce papers. The king of hell thought she was joking, and without hesitation, he signed the papers. The marriage was over from that moment. His wife handed him the divorce papers as a gift, warning him they could only be opened in 7 days. The next day, the king of hell took his wife to the human world. They met a girl selling jasmine flowers. The king of hell thought his wife liked jasmine, so he planned to buy all of them. But his wife refused. She said she knew the scheming woman liked jasmine, and the king of hell had promised to give them to her. At that moment, the king of hell didn't understand why his wife didn't want them. She didn't explain and turned away, only to be knocked down by a servant. Her hairpin fell to the ground. The king of hell hurried over, concerned whether his wife was hurt. But as he was about to scold the servant, his wife realized the servant was actually the scheming woman in disguise. Loving his wife deeply, the king of hell still warned the scheming woman. But when he bent down to pick up the fallen hairpin, the scheming woman urged him to hurry back. The ambiguous scene made his wife's heart freeze. The scheming woman looked at her with a victorious gaze. After the scheming woman left, the king of hell turned to his wife and told her he would go to the street corner to buy her favorite candied fruits. He summoned the black and white impermanents, telling them to make sure to find the lost hairpin. To verify the king of hell wasn't lying, his wife immediately followed him. But to her surprise, the king of hell really went to find the scheming woman. Under her repeated temptations, the king of hell lost himself again. The flirtatious scene was witnessed by his wife. The scheming woman also noticed her from a distance. So, the moment the king of hell turned his head, the scheming woman kissed him. In that instant, his wife realized that so-called love was nothing but a lie. She didn't try to destroy their relationship, since in 7 days, she would leave forever anyway. She had let go of it all. 7 days later, it was finally the woman's birthday, but also the moment she would leave the underworld forever. The king of hell even held a grand feast to celebrate her birthday, because in his heart, no one could ever replace her, not even the scheming woman. Little did he know, he was about to lose his wife.